Little People, Big World trailer. Amy and Matt butt heads, and his engagement creates family tension. And Little People, Big World's Jeremy and Audrey Roloff have stirred up controversy once again, pushing fans over the edge with their recent Instagram post. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Despite Matt's hope for reconciling and spending time with his grandchildren, Zach confessed that the ship all sailed in Motion's exclusive first look into Season 25. The Roloff family must adjust to life's changes when Little People, Big World returns for a new season. Zach and Tori Roloff's children can be seen running around in some hilarious yet endearing situations in the trailer. Having 3 kids right now is kind of hectic, according to Zach, who also has to deal with giraffe mouths, toy tractors, and shocking mama with greenery that looks like a snake. It's really quick. There is a lot of vitality. Simply put, it's not very tranquil, he says with a candid grin. On the flip side, Amy Roloff experiences her fair share of anxiety when she tries to organize a fundraising event with her husband, Marek, her ex-husband Matt Roloff, and his fiancée Caryn Chandler. When a friend warns her that Matt will want to be in charge of the affair, Amy declares, "I'm running the show," and tells cameras, "We'll do it my way." Things eventually go haywire for the exes when Amy is unwilling to compromise on her vision for the event. In a joint confessional, Matt says Amy can go from micromanager to dictator quicker than me, but that she isn't known for being apologetic. In another scene from the teaser, Matt and Caryn tell producers the good news about their engagement, while there are scenes showing the passionate proposal. Even though they acknowledge that they are worried about their family members' reactions to the news, Matt questions if Amy will find their engagement awkward or acceptable. As Amy asks to see the ring on Caryn's finger, Matt braces for her reaction. As it happens, there are more people Matt should be cautious about hearing about the news of his impending marriage than Amy. Zach declines to discuss his feelings about the happy couple's intentions to tie the knot in his own confessional. When Matt and Caryn acknowledge that they don't see Zach and Tori very often, it provides viewers with additional insight into their connection. When Matt expresses his concerns about Tori and Zach possibly coming to an agreement not to visit the property, Caryn responds, "I'm not used to being cut off." Zach says to the cameras that the family wasn't put first on multiple occasions, so that ship all sailed. In response to Amy's question about how long their relationship can be broken, "Being a grandfather means that I have to adore my grandchildren. And that's the sad part. You never get that time back," Matt muses. Zach's last-minute hospital visit is later shown in the teaser. The reality personality had an urgent correction to her shunt in February 2023. As he leans over his hospital bed, Tori shares that she's never seen Zach in that much pain, adding how he cried and feared he was dying. "Any time a surgeon needs to cut you open, I never consider that minor," Amy tells cameras of Zach's condition while Tori adds, "We've been sitting on a nice edge, and we just didn't know it." Little People, Big World's Jeremy and Audrey Roloff have stirred up controversy once again, pushing fans over the edge with their recent Instagram post. Stars Jeremy and Audrey Roloff of Little People, Big World are facing criticism for a recent Instagram photo they took at Disneyland. The duo has drawn criticism for their callous remarks about small people. The final straw for many LPBW supporters was their disregard for other people's sentiments and their hostile attitude toward persons with impairments. Audrey Roloff from Little People, Big World is no stranger to internet criticism and scrutiny. Her writing is generally viewed as contentious and problematic. This hasn't stopped her from blogging her views and voicing her opinions about a range of subjects either. Although the majority of her remarks may be disregarded and interpreted as merely an attention-seeking tactic, LPBW devotees cannot ignore her most recent transgression. Although Audrey is used to criticism on the internet, this instance is unique since LPBW fans are criticizing both Audrey and Jeremy for their impolite and conceited behavior. The pair made some astounding comments, which sparked a discussion on Reddit. A Reddit member shared a snapshot of Audrey's most recent Instagram story, in which Jeremy discussed his childhood memories of visiting Disney World with his parents. Audrey wrote in the video's commentary, "Because of his parents' handicap, they would just walk in the exits, but they also were filming, so they were escorted around through all the trapdoors and back alleyways." LPBW fans were outraged that the couple would use the word handicapped, and were quick to notice the snarky comment was misspelled. Many fans felt this post proved just how out of touch the couple really is to other people's feelings and situations. One Reddit user commented on the thread, "I find it crazy that he grew up his whole life with little people parents and a twin brother, and he calls their condition a handicap. Who says that anymore?" Achondroplasia is a hereditary disorder that affects Jeremy's twin brothers Zach Roloff and parents Amy and Matt Roloff. It is a prevalent form of dwarfism that interferes with their day-to-day activities. They were able to avoid standing in line when they visited Disney as a result. Fans were horrified to see Audrey and Jeremy tweet something so callous, as Jeremy grew up around his family and is aware of many of the struggles they faced. The couple recently went to Disney with their kids, but they weren't treated well and had to wait in line. Fans were incensed to see Jeremy and Audrey draw comparisons between their trip and his upbringing. On the topic, a Reddit user posted, "Coming from him, this just reeked of privilege. Allow me to boast about the benefits I got from growing up and recording a television program on my parents, who were considered handicapped." Fans of LPBW are worn out by Audrey's divisive posts, which she keeps sharing in spite of the criticism. The pair shares details of their lives on social media since they can no longer be seen on Little People, Big World. Audrey had considered taking a break from social media at one time, but she was unable to stick with it for very long. Her decision to remain online hasn't been without consequence, though, as followers are finding more and more excuses to disregard her. Know more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.